Hey guys, so I'm still sick, but I'm still trying to do this voiceover, so don't mind me coughing once in a while. This is Venus. It's a Venus Flytrap plushie, and I just recently got him. He is from the Squishable brand. It says on his tag that he likes vegan muffins, warm days, collecting vintage coins, very hot coffee, sandcastles, and knocking over glassware. So I decided to draw him with cat ears because he likes knocking over glassware, which I thought was more of a cat thing to do. So I thought it would be super cute to draw him as a person, but still a plant. So it's a person that is a plant creature that has cat ears. Basically, the overall drawing, like I had green, but I didn't have like this lime green color that he was. Like he's this bright green color, and literally I had to go back and add layers of some yellow so that way it looked more bright like him. But yeah, the base coats for my touch markers were not as light as the actual plush itself, and I thought that was okay. To be honest, I just did like variants of green, like different shades of green to get him to be like the right color and stuff like that. And also I wanted to mix in like green because he had leaves, but I didn't incorporate that into the drawing really. So I made his skin green color for the most part. So you'll notice I use a dark green. So his head is the light green and then it fades into this darker green. So that's basically how I wanted to color him. Um, Overall, I really liked him, but it was really difficult to draw him as a person, considering that people have features that plants don't have. For example, ears. Plants don't have ears really, um, so because he didn't really have ears, I didn't want to put like human ears on him, but I decided to do cat ears because I thought it would be cute, incorporating the fact that he likes knocking over glassware and stuff. Normally, cats like to knock over things on your table, so I thought it would be nice to have him have like cat ears. Um, but yeah, he's a Venus flytrap. For his mouth, I literally had his teeth connected to his lips. It's not like a regular animal where there's like teeth coming out from like underneath the lip, like behind the lips. Like plants are very different. So the Venus flytrap, they do have like these teeth like petals on them, but it's more connected to their lips. So I decided to just have it like that. Um and it was really hard to draw this pose. I don't know. I think it was because the scale that I was drawing him at, I drew his like fingers super small at first, and then I had to go back and like readjust the size. So there was like a couple of times where drew his fingers, and sometimes they would look too long and sometimes they would look too short. So I had to like find an in between where it looked like proper proportions, which was really difficult. By the way, I drew this drawing when I was even more sick, so I actually was like rushing through it. Like, I thought I was feeling better that day, and then I ended up not feeling so great after all. So I just took my time drawing this, and to be honest, I was supposed to like do this process work like way before, but I ended up just pushing it back because how sick I was. So yeah, I'm getting better. It's just my voice overall. I don't feel like nauseous as before, so it's okay. But I still have like coughing and stuff, so I do apologize if it bothers you guys like during the voiceover. I start like coughing. So I wanted him to have like regular hands. I originally was gonna incorporate his leaf somewhere, like have them connected to either the vines that are coming out of his back or just like on his arm, but I decided not to do that because there was so much going on in terms of like the pose that I wanted him in. So I thought it would be a bit too much like stuff in the drawing already. So yeah. And then I'm going back with a darker color and just shading in all of his darker green spots. Um, there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to incorporate, but I ended up just not doing because I felt like the pose says it all, and also like I didn't want to give him like such like super detailed clothing, just because he literally is a plant with a pot, and so I just wanted him to have like a t-shirt on. I decided to keep that t-shirt mainly white because I felt there was so much dark colors happening on the character already that I thought it would be nice to just have it that it was mainly white. As you can see, I am coloring in his vines as well. He has these like two vines that stick out on the side of his pot, so I decided to incorporate that to his back. Um, they're very gradient, like it goes from this green to this purple, so I wanted to incorporate the colors as best as possible for that. I like how his vines add a little touch of purple, so it's a bit of a different color to have, instead of him just being completely green. So yeah. For his mouth, I kept the long tongue. He has this very long tongue, super cute. And then he has like red on the inside for his mouth. So I just kept that as well. Sometimes it's difficult incorporating like characters like their teeth. I love drawing characters with like super sharp teeth, like Kirishima and stuff from My Hero Academia and stuff like that. But it's hard to incorporate and make characters look like humans when you have that many like different features going on. So honestly, when I draw characters, they're not always human. When it comes to characters that I make myself, I more so like mixing like animals and stuff like that into like my drawing. But for when I'm actually doing like references and stuff, I like for example parody artwork. I like drawing humans because it's normally like what I like practicing. But for my original artwork, like this turning a plush into a character, I normally like to have like animal like features kept into it, so that way it's more of a challenge to draw. For his hair, I decided to keep it a green, like a different shade of green. But overall, I kept it green because I missed out on the part of adding leaves to his body, so I decided to have his hair just be green. Also, the plant itself doesn't really have any like hair, so I had to come up with my own hairstyle for him. I could have went the route where I didn't add any hair so he could have been bald. That was one of the options that I was thinking about, but I decided to actually give him hair because I thought it would be cuter. Um yeah, that's basically me. I like playing around with different hairstyles. It was a bit difficult to draw this hair though because I don't know what I was thinking. The reference that I got this pose from was of Bakugo from My Hero Academia posing in this pose, and he also had like dog ears, so I thought it would be cute to draw this Venus flytrap in this pose and also have like cat ears. But so I kind of took the front of Bakugo's hair and incorporated it into like my character's design. So yeah, it's a bit different. Like I don't have it like super poofy like Bakugo's hair where like the back is sort of sticking up. Um I wanted it to be more down yet spiky at the same time still because the plush is very like fuzzy and soft. So I wanted his hair to be fuzzy and soft too. I decided to color in the ears a little bit, just adding pink in the center and then shading the white parts grayish so that way it looks like it was overlapping with the hair. But overall, I decided to just keep a lot of the extra parts like the shirt and the ears white so that way it's just something that is a pop of color to the character. Um, Originally, I was going to color in all of his shirt brown, like the pot, because he's just wearing a pot and he's a plant. But I decided to just only color in like the stripes of the V-neck and also the bottom part of the shirt. I felt that like the character itself had so much dark elements that having like clothing be like the lighter element would be nice. Also, like too much color involved might have been like a bit overwhelming. And that's basically it for this drawing. I'm just outlining it now. I will be posting the process work on my social media in the description box below if you want to see that. I'm a bit behind on posting any of my process work, to be honest, because I just kept feeling sick, so I just kept forgetting to post like my process work. I'm still on like posting my Genshin characters, and it's just taking me a long while because every day I'm supposed to be posting at least one picture, but I sometimes forget because I'm too busy. And now that I was like overcoming like a flu and stuff, I push back even more of my work. So yeah, so hopefully I get back on track eventually on that. I actually really like drawing this drawing because it was more of a challenge. It's turning a plant into a person, so it's not really like this simple character that I can make up. Um, I feel like drawing animals into people is easier because like you can just draw them with like the human anatomy and then just add the animal features to it. As for the plant, it's kind of more difficult because there's certain features that make it distinct. Like, for example, the Venus flytrap has the mouth and the tongue, has the mouth. So the way I drew the mouth was really important. They normally don't have eyes either. So the plushie actually helped me because it did have eyes. So I was able to add those features as well and just make it kind of my own character. His name's still Venus, but he's super cute. Um, I love cats too, so that's why I really wanted to incorporate the whole cat thing with it as well. Even though he's a plant, he's wearing cat ears. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!